What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video, and it looked like Shedeur Sanders will be named the starter going into Friday's preseason matchup. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Cleveland. Let's get it. Let's go. Yes, you guys heard me correctly. Shedeur Sanders will be the starter for Friday preseason matchup against the Carolina Panthers. Now, this is coming off days of Dillon Gabriel and Kenny Pickett dealing with injuries. Now, they do have a new quarterback in Tyler Huntley. I'm pretty sure he got to learn a playbook. But Joe Flacco is more than likely probably going to play second half. I don't know how they're going to do this, but Mary Kay and many others have reported that Shedeur Sanders will be the starter. Let's pull it up right now. She stated Browns quarterback is expected to start this upcoming Friday will be Shedeur Sanders in the opener on the road versus the Carolina Panthers. Dillon Gabriel are both nursing the hamstring. And, yeah, man, it's looking like that is the case. About none of that. They better keep that same energy, especially Tony Grossi, which we're going to talk about him too, because more footage is coming out about this fool. With all that being said, let's check out what Mary Kay Colbert had to say. Roll the footage.
He's just someone that you can play on third down. You can have him catching the ball out of the backfield a lot, and I think the Browns like that versatility.
We've heard that, you can't read too much into what's going on in June, the offseason program. But what do you think we learned about the Browns through the mini camps?
Well, I think one of the things that we found is that all four quarterbacks are still in this race. None of them have eliminated themselves. I think for a period of time there, it almost seemed like maybe Shedeur in the early going wasn't going to necessarily be a bona fide contender, but now over the past 2 weeks he's really come on strong. So I think that you're going to see him really in the thick of this race for quite a bit of time into training camp, and I think that'll be good for everyone. And then again, all the rookies look good. Harold Fannin, he caught everything that came his way. The two young defenders, Mason Graham and Carson Schlesinger, those guys are going to start right away as well. So I think you're going to see a lot of impact from this rookie class this season alone. Those guys will probably bring the biggest differences on this roster, as opposed to maybe some of the free agent pickups and whatnot. So these guys are ready to roll. And once again, it's a much tougher camp that we're seeing, a much more higher intensity, faster paced camp. And these guys are going to be ready to go.
So the other thing is Deontay Johnson was there for mandatory mini camp. He spoke with the media.
So as you guys just seen in that clip there, that was Mary Kay breaking it all down about Shedeur Sanders, man. She really didn't say too much about Dillon Gabriel. I told y'all how I felt about Dillon earlier and everything I've been researching. Word on the street is that Dillon Gabriel and Kenny Pickett is battling for QB3, bro. QB3. Like, he ain't even in the conversation of 1 and 2 no more. He didn't just computed himself all the way down. Now, with all that being said, we know that man, Tony Grossi, has pretty much been the topic of discussion, man. Pretty much ever since Shedeur pulled up to Cleveland. And he's been a hater. He's been a real serial hater. He's been saying a little stuff where more footage is coming out about him. And I just want to react to it. I came across this earlier today. Let's pull it up right here, man.
When it's all said and done, obviously the coaching staff is going to have their opinion. But, Aaron, you can't fool the players. You can't fool the locker room. And I don't care who it is when we're talking about these quarterbacks.
Yeah.
The players are going to know who the best guy is.
Yes.
So it might not.
And that better be the guy you play.
Yes. It might not be a thing today on June 16th, but the locker room's opinion will be a thing on September 7th.
That's one clip there, guys. That's one clip. Now, there is another clip, man. Let's listen to this one right here. I think this is the one we heard earlier.
Blown everybody out of the water. But are you resisting that? Or are you acknowledging
He's getting better every day. He's very coachable, very likable.
he doesn't look like a 5th round pick out there? Is that fair?
Can we wait till the pass rush and shoulder pads get on?
This dude is.
I mean, it is touch football, Aaron. I mean, right now. And what's the one negative about Shedeur was what? Drifting into sacks, not being able to get away without the physical, the running ability to get,
At what point are you going to start to give him more credit? Preseason
I'm giving him
games is
credit.
what
He's
you're
doing better, but I think this is overhyping again.
So that was Tony Grossi there. I believe there's one more clip too of Tony Grossi that we finna get into as well. This one was from early this
Chad
morning
does
right here.
Watch the ESPN Cleveland quarterback tracker. Obviously,
He sure
he got
does.
his figures correct there. Shedeur's doing fine. Okay, but this is more of the false hysteria that's being created. He's doing fine, but so is Dylan Gabriel. Okay, but you don't hear Chad Johnson saying anything about Dylan Gabriel.
I don't know, Tony. Are you seeing this dynamic that Shedeur is starting to win his teammates over?
Well, I think they're all winning their teammates over. So I see the same thing with Gabriel. And you talk about spinning the ball. No one out there spins it as well as Gabriel. I mean, actually mechanically spinning a driving spiral into a receiver's hands, he's better at that. So I think it's just more false hysteria. Shedeur is doing fine. He is getting better, but he's not the only one getting better.
So that was Tony Grossi
Tony,
earlier today, man. And I'm telling you right now, whatever the case is with this gentleman, bruh, he ain't going to change his tune about Shedeur, bruh, in no shape, form, or fashion, dog. Now, I did a video earlier about Myles Garrett kind of breaking down what he said, but here's the actual footage of it. Let's check it out.
I think everyone was surprised to see him go to the 5th round, but he's come to camp and OTAs with a great attitude. He's a hardworking guy. He has a good head on his shoulders, and he's always positive, always optimistic, always gets a smile on his face, and you like going to work with people who have that kind of attitude. I think everyone was surprised to see him go to the.
Now, that was Myles Garrett there speaking about Shedeur Sanders, man. Hopefully, we get some more information about Shedeur as we get close to the start of the season, man. But real quick, I want to say shout out to each and every last one of you guys for turning over the channel. Appreciate all of the DMs from all of the old subscribers that have been rocking out with your boy for a while. But yes, I am back. If you guys didn't know. And tell those other guys, better step your game up, baby. You're going to have to step your game up. You're going to have to, bro. Big JTL home. I'm out of here. Peace out. Hold up. Wait a minute. Shake the haters off.
You should have seen by now. Coming. Yeah, they talking about it. We coming. They doubting us. But we coming. They saying. We coming. They think it's a game. We coming. I don't give a damn what they say. You best believe. We coming.